Are you a good boy who wants to be in the lonely stream? Or are you a good boy who likes to be in the streams? I know. You're such a lovely bear. Hello, everybody! Welcome to Redgrim Gaming. I'm Leon. I'm all alone. And I'm just gonna stream some Sim. I don't know. It just seemed like the kind of thing to do today. Because to be flat out honest, I'm all lonely, and I left Argath Worldender all alone since our Thankmas streams. And I just want to see what he's up to, which is nothing, because I have to actively play him to make things happen to him. Tachanka! Welcome to the chat. I do, of course, have my doggos. Just off camera. I think you can kind of see his butt. Either way. I'm just gonna head right into it with my new Lonely Vision, where it is just the solo me and my little pink marble border. But oh well. And how are you doing today, sir? On this lovely Saturday. Yes, it's me. Let you in on a little secret, since I think you're the only one here who actually participates in chat. But tomorrow is actually my birthday, and we're supposed to celebrate it tonight. You're doing good? That's good to hear. I'm doing pretty okay myself. It's been a very lazy day for me. Tomorrow I'll be turning I think I'm 20. I don't know. I'm not good at math with that. I'm an old geezer compared to all you young internet with your Donkey Kong. Yep. Far from Donkey Kong days, aren't you? It's all about your pecs, Ape Watch, whatever they're called. I'm kidding, of course. I'm very familiar with video games. Never got into the really overtly, entirely multiplayer setups. There's something in a story and solid single player experience. Hope things are more calm and peaceful over in jolly old England, at least the UK, if I recall. I hope I'm not mixing people up, but I'm pretty sure. Play and get back. Solar backup. Too many things. I'm hoping next weekend I'll be starting a little bit more of a podcast sort of thing. I'm talking with my brother Lord Crobin, who you know from the chat. Excuse me. Ever since we did that first day of Thankmas together, where we discussed the video game awards, we've been talking about getting I've been trying to talk him into more rather joining me in a little podcast session once a month, maybe twice a month, depending on how much fun he has with it. Oh. Oh. But if we can get that off the ground, and that was a little podcast thing. I apologize for that. I've had this weird... I don't know. Just kind of this weird, like, I don't know, over-acidicness causing these gross burps. At least they're not loud. You can't hear them, but they keep, like... You know, they, like, just... They make me pause. Apologize. I'd love to be more couth, but... I don't wanna. But welcome. We're just loading in here. I wish I had more to say. That's just not a very eventful weekend, and I don't have a whole lot to do. I have cake to eat, and at my age, maybe 1 or 2 presents to open. I know Lily will buy me. There he is. There's our beautiful boy. Argath Worldender. It's Cult of One. Forget what we were even up to with this guy. Oh yeah. Not having a lot of fun, and I don't understand why he has so much social needs. I think my whole Twitch died. Oh no! We're off stream! We're lost in the wilderness. On. Okay. I'm back. Argath World. Sleeping in his bunnies. What the? Hang on. No, wake up. Tell that. No. What the fuck is this? Get the shit out of my house. No, get... Why is it not canceling the actions? What did it even do to me? Once in a while, this game just gets stuck. But I hope Mama Croc finds a minute to pop on this. I have to ask her. Just not a good day for my stream appeal is absolutely sneezy. Always been doing. Anyway, let's clean out the spoiled food. I don't know why you're still asleep. We canceled that action already. Okay. He dazed us? Just because? I don't know, that was fucky. Like, not friends with the guy. Not let him in my house to begin. Jonka's bringing up the Watchdog online teasers, going for Watch Dogs Legions. And it's better than the rest of the other. And all right, I'm stoked. Did they actually drop a date for it finally? I'm really excited. Like, I heard Cyberpunk's getting its own multiplayer soon too, in the same vein. Oh, Argath, I totally forgot how we trust you. Oh boy. What a day. Okay, so what you have job and career. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten what I promised you. We'll totally be playing that. My beef eater needs friends. Likely other beef. But it's fine if they're secret too. Doesn't matter. I don't know if my mic's just being a little quiet or I have my monitor turned way too down. I hope all my sound quality's okay. This is really going to be kind of a not really caring stream. Tomorrow's my birthday. We may stream again tomorrow also. I don't know. We don't really have any plans because COVID, that lovely, lovely thing that's happening that I won't get into detail because I don't want them to cut my stream. It's disgusting plague of unknown origins. But let's see, we have conservationist and evil wants to take over the worlder, Argath. Which I remember setting him up and am realizing I don't remember. Okay, he did do all of his little job duty. He should actually go to work. Fast forward. Where my Twitch here at home acting. Like I signed into Redgrim Gaming, put my own stream on my phone so that I can monitor the chat and stuff. Because our setup isn't quite built in a way where I can just watch it straight on my computer yet. Still trying to figure a lot of this out. But hoping to have it figured out in a way where I have a zero latency hookup between my consoles and my computer, which doesn't seem to be feasible with a capture card. Doesn't really seem to happen. Always going to have some kind of visual delay. Okay, so he has to go to work in 6 hours. He's dazed because Vlad Drak, the asshole, whatever asshole is in Transylvanian, had to pop in here and be a jerk. That and the game wouldn't let us stop sleeping to tell. There we go. Dazed is gone. Go off his... We'll get to that when you go to work. Your job seems to be going places and harassing people about conservation. So why don't we take a minute and accomplish one of the main little goals. Let's write something. Get a little practice. Maybe we can make an enemy of Vlad before the day is up. And just maybe, somewhere in the middle of all that, he'll put on pants. Fast forward some time. Hammering that writing away. It's like Bruce Almighty up in here. Pretty quick at increasing his writing skill. Hold on, let's bring it down to a pause. That's good enough for... Try to get some pity socialization. Or you gotta run off to work, because it's the only thing seem to never take care of you. hopefully we can get Argath to a point where he's kind of got a routine and he's having some fun and maybe converting people. I do need to start rigging up my what I had planned to do today for a stream was I was going to see about rigging up my like I have PC games. I have PC, I have Xbox, I have access to a PS4, I have access to a Nintendo Switch. There's so much broader horizons I want to hit, especially in the lonely streams where it's just me because like I haven't played the last two Zelda games, which just hurts me. Those were my bread and butter back when I was a kid. So I'm hoping we can get the Switch hooked up and get that wired up really nice and do some Breath of the Wild or get the remakes of the classic N64 Zelda games. Or even just Twilight Princess. I'll settle for Twilight Princess. And get Lily to play some real puzzle solvers. Because I gotta say, it's pretty amusing watching her try to solve puzzles in a Resident Evil game. Breath of the Wild is a piece of art, says... I'm gonna go with Tom Glynn. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Unless you're going with Thom. But Awesome. It's nice when you can guess names correctly. But welcome to the chat. Breath of the Wild did look like quite an intriguing game. I did like some of the very simplistic kind of build of the like original N64 Zeldas, but I can have fun with a big open world one too. I can't imagine why I wouldn't. Oh, what the hell are you? Aw, thank you, Tom. Well, welcome to the channel. We're good with everyone. We don't pick on anybody. We don't even have a hate for lurkers, which I'll never get over how we. But I just built these overlays of with it. Did them myself. But I have some PC games I want to hook up, Switch games I want to get into. I haven't touched a PlayStation like a decade. It's weird to me. I don't have Click Ace. 3 ones from Streamlabs. Honestly, I made these in Microsoft Paint. It didn't take much. I'm at least from my computer science days back in high school. So long ago now. Since it's my I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, it'll be my birthday tomorrow, and I will be pushing 30 officially for my last year of my 20s. Yay. But there's nothing wrong with dirt fireworks. Groven, welcome. Groven is our mod and curator. He's also my older brother, and I don't know how many embarrassing stories you can get him to tell there in the chat, but you're welcome to try. All right, Argath, put some clothes on. Put on your, I don't know, warm weather outfit, and let's go to work. Getting to pay attention to what I'm doing. There it is. Very professional for our satanic conservationist. Oh. Wait, what do you mean 2? It just said he had 6 hours to go. And now it says he's got 2 days. Oh, it's vacation days. Ugh. I haven't touched this game in so long. Oh yeah! I forgot that I had holidays in the expansion. Ugh. Forget the embarrassing stories he'll tell you. Watch me just embarrass myself live and on air. For any viewers new to the channel, because I noticed we have 2 extra sitting here with Tom, our newest. I usually play games with my wife, who doesn't play video games. That's our normal bread and butter. We'll probably be doing something like that. Okay, he needs to socialize. Let's get him doing it. Tom says he's never played The Sims, so he can't judge. That's fine. I've never played The Sims well, unless I'm cheating. I don't know. I don't want to cheat on stream. Maybe for specifically to goof around with certain things. Go to a okay. Forgetting the how. Sure, invite that guy. We don't know him, but he can come along, right? Why not? Go to a park so that he can fulfill his social needs. I just realized there was a nude gnome as we were leaving the house. Lovely place, stranger. I don't know what we'll be playing if we play anything tomorrow, but Lily and I have been going through the original Gears of War so that we can get to the rest of the Gears of War games, which she also hasn't played. She just finished Resident Evil. Well, we just finished Resident Evil 7 because she got very frustrated with it. We're not. Again, we're a very casual. We're a very casual channel. Groven, how's your day going, buddy? Tom says him and his 5 friends are doing a Gears 5 on a Gears 5 stream. Yeah, I actually haven't touched 4 or 5 despite owning both of them. Because when we decided we were going to make a channel, we decided to like go back to the original because that's the only one Lily played and she played it with me. So, we're about to finish that and then move on to Gears 2 and or any number of co-op games. Sundays mostly are boredom streams. Thursday's the day to really come around if you got time.
Oh, whoopee gorge!
It's doing the whole campaign. I'm playing as Jack.
Farik, be Ralph.
You're the only one who's completed it. Jonka also hasn't touched 4, and Kroven's day is going okay. He's just getting ready for later. I'm assuming you're cleaning up the card table so we can play some games when I get over there. Oh, so much to remember when I'm streaming alone. Usually I can leave Lily to mind the chat and almost stuff. She's off at work. He works with animals. Gotta work out. Enthuse about conservation. Spread the message. Feed them what did who the in the punk pixie or you? Oh Faba.
Maybe Ponka.
That's very clever. Tom says he would ask his wife to help, but she can't because she doesn't exist. Aw. Well, that's okay. You'll get there one day. And if you don't, it's not all it's cracked up to be. But don't tell her I said that, because she'll hit me again. I'm kidding. She doesn't do that. Contact any authority.
Forney Fatoza Bab. Peniops.
Tom says today is not that day. No,
Gibbs.
today is not that. Today is a lonely day. I won't even scroll down the camera at all. Because I'm like wearing PJs at the moment. Oh, you've already called the police? Shoot. Well, good thing I haven't told you where I live in Lake County, Ohio. You'll never find out either. Oh, wait. What am I doing? Okay, so all of a sudden he's tired. Oh, and he's cold. I should really realize how to play this game. Ohio, that's a state, right? It is the state. It's not just a state. The state. Without us, they wouldn't be very united. Just, yeah, there we go. Just get naked, Argath. It's fine. You're in conversation. You need to give them something to talk about. Oh god, now he's freezing to death? Alright. Give him some proper clothes. Ohio, otherwise known as the North Coast. We have Cleveland. Yeah, LeBron James was my neighbor. All that kind of stuff. Yes, Tom asked if we're one of the states that the Electoral College likes to butter up. Yes, we are in fact one of those states. I don't know why. I don't think we voted blue in my lifetime, but... How's your social? We need to get you back to sleep, apparently. Even though you were just doing that when you started the stream. But yeah, without any spoilers, how is Gears of War 4? Don't mind those. Those are my dogs barking at somebody putting their trash can away out in one of our neighbors. Alright, you invited this guy all the way out to here. Let's just go home now. Let's leave him, abandon him. Go home. You have fulfilled your needs, Argath. Bye. Not bad, very enjoyable. Or goes back to darker themes, but comes off kind of cartoony. I'm sort of okay with that. Because the way Gears of War was needed to change a little bit for modern audience. It has to. It can't be the same, like, broody rage machine that the original 3 were. Given its couple of sentimental moments that are really hard and dark. Sad. Especially sad. Mama Croc, hey! I was just talking about how I wondered if you were going to show up. You met Obama back in 2012. Awesome! Seems like a pretty, you know, okay. Fair chap. Doesn't want to start riots. Yes, all around us a familiar faces. Very jewel. Great. And it will haunt my every emotion. Especially when... Like, no one expected... It's like the Spanish Inquisition. No one expected Gears to punch you in the emotions at any point, but lo and behold... What are you? I'm going to name you. You're going to be... Oh, my brain is so shut down. Usually good with puns. Can't think of any at the moment. I have in fact played Gears 2. My wife my wife's the one who hasn't played Gears 2 or any beyond that. I've played the original 3. In fact, Lord Croven and I played the original 3 all the way through on hardcore mode every time they came out. Name it Twat. Twat the Gnome. Okay, Twat the Gnome it is. I don't mind. That's not a swear here in America. Maybe in Ohio, because we're kind of like... Well, we're like Ireland if you were raised on corn instead of potatoes. The Maria scene is really tough, especially the first time. What the? Why are there more? Reaper? Appease the gnome. Give him salad. Do we even have salad? Oh, give him something. Gears 5 is the only one Tom Glenn has not beaten on the hardest difficulty. Oh, other than 4 and 5, because I haven't touched them at all. Lily decided to play hard mode with me going forward in this little Gears venture that we're going to do for Redgrim Gaming. Kick this gnome. We liked this gnome, we called this one Twat, and we're going to kick this one for being naked? Naked, or are they wearing like a box? Well, now they're not wearing anything. Oh boy. Start kicking them all! Quickly! Invasion! We're gonna steal your underpants! South Park reference. Dude, hurry up. Uh-oh. Oh man, we're falling asleep. Oh, he's just going to bed now. Okay, I guess we're gonna incur the wrath of the gnomes, however that happens. Well... Shit. Get enough sleep. He's almost done sleeping, but his stat is still in the orange. Okay, there. Kick him. Get up and kick him. Sucker. Alright, clean up the place. Oh, they broke our sink? Or did our sink just give up? Feel like kicking the gnomes. They, like, break your stuff. Just replace. I just gotta clean them. We can only kick Twat. Or rename him. Can't kick Twat, we named him. I feel like kicking a puppy, it's weird. Don't put that in. Missing. I feel like... Oh, I don't have a trash can. I'm so bad at The Sims, I don't even have a trash can. Excuse you. I don't know who you are, Mr. Innertube. So anyway, Mama Croc, if you're still here, I was interested in commissioning your services to come up with a logo for Redgrim Gaming. I won't discuss the details on here, but it was just a fun thought to see what you think. We'll discuss the details over the internets. If you're even still here. If anyone's still here after my horrible crap Sims playing. So is he just gonna stay here now? Yeah, okay. We're just gonna put him in our inventory. We're keeping Twat. He's ours. He's our pocket gnome. Our pocket twat. If that sounds awful, I should not say that out loud. Holiday gnomes. Oh, you have to appease the gnome. We did that. Have a grand meal, which we gotta clean up the house first. I should probably install a trash can on the property so that, you know, we can actually clean this up. Times seem to just get worse. How did I get that? It's neat, but I don't remember buying it. Trash can. We need like an exterior trash. Can't intersect found. It wasn't in. Told me it was okay to place it there. Give up and put it by my mailbox. Mama Croc says, sounds fun and beware the gnomes. Awesome. I'm happy to enlist your services, because I have, as much as I'm sure you're not going to want to hear it, a watercolor idea. It'll be fine. Nothing could go wrong. And who the hell are you? You're here looking for Twat? Well, he's my pocket gnome now. How much of my stuff did you friggin' break? Man, not having a good day here. Beautiful boy. Who? I just put that in inventory. Just pick that up. That said it's platinum or scavenge it for parts, I guess. I don't know. I didn't realize The Sims had gotten so busy worky. I don't care if that's not a word. Throw that away. We have a trash can. Pick up all the piles. I mean, I guess The Sims at the best of time is just all busy work. Wait, where are you? You have a gate! Why? Do we already have... Where are you going? What are you doing, Argath? Are you drunk? You're already home. That. Thank you. Alright. Oh, there we go. Now you're... Yep. Strangerville. Not familiar with Stranger. Let's just get inside and get to sleep. Because apparently you're tired again. I can swear we just finished. Mama Croc says he's not drunk, the sun reflecting on his skin is blinding him, and it's a real struggle. Especially for us here in Ohio, where we see the sun maybe 3 times a year. How long is this guy gonna be, like, bouncing around my property, breaking my frickin' sinks? It seems to be all he's doing. He just kind of bounces around and my sink breaks randomly. Which is annoying, but, like, If that's the worst you got, I'm going to keep kicking your gnomey ass to death. Alright, quit sleeping because you're going to pee yourself. Run! Take those bunny slippers to the pooper. Sing together. Yeah, that one. Can you not just do it by yourself? Together. You're not singing with the gnome? How long do they bother? For the whole holiday, I guess. I should probably pay a little more attention. Ever pay. Ever. Have a grand breakfast. Let's do that. What's he gonna do? Electrocute me with my own stove as I stand in the puddle of water we created? We're not playing with fire here at all. That'd be a hilarious way to end this stream, only 42 minutes in. Just, oh, Argath got shocked to death. Oh well. Holiday's over, gnome. Put you in my inventory. Kidnapping you. Gnome napping you? Kid gnoming you? Yeah. Yeah, what that said. Words. Is my entire viewer count 0 now? Did I do it? Did I achieve ultimate fail? I'm trying.
No.
Now, gnome. You're mine. Wait, was that actually okay food? Did he make good food? Nope, quality's poor. Well, just throw it away. Argath is a foodie. He can't eat bad food. Grab yourself some lunch. We can clean up the floor again. They break anything else while they were here? Oh, okay. Totally just seemed to have, like, peed on this one section. Is that Twat's brother or sister? It's hard to tell with gnomes. It's the beards. My echoing. Like, double heard me. It could have sounded intentional, if I was a better streamer. If I was a good gamer. Amacroc says, he and I are the same. We're both pale and bad cook. Pale as fuck and bad cooks. Yes. Now you just need the skull face paint tattoo and join the March of Conservationism. The evil March of Conservationism. Still, like, am I hearing that wrong? Echo! Okay, never mind. Every once in a while, it just sounds like my voice is echoing in the sound. And like I have a webcam. I have the mic, which is just off the right here. Omicroc did skull face paint for Halloween. Still on your Facebook? Because you're too lazy to change it? Yeah. I have you beat there. I'm still wearing my coach's jacket from 2015 or something like 2015? May have been 2018. From the Florida competitions. My profile pic on Facebook probably isn't going to change again anytime soon because I don't really use Facebook anymore. Such a toxic place to be. Nothing but people whining about how their politics aren't the only politics. That's just annoying. I don't want to do that. I don't want to hear it. I'm bored of it. Bianca says, I still have my contacts in since 2014. Omicroc says 2019 was Florida. Okay, so yeah, it's still the profile pic from 2 years ago now. Why are you sleepy again? Argath, get your shit together. I just realized why I'm hearing an echo. Is I have my OBS controller open on a different... I'm literally just hearing it twice. Such an embarrassing stream. I'm doing such a bad job. Yeah, Tachanka, you should probably change your contacts. Unless you mean like your phone contacts, in which case, yeah, those don't change that much. Maybe adding new ones. And Tachanka says he's colorblind. Well, I'm not sure what to... Oh. We're gonna work from home. Because Argath really needs to sleep again. Let's waste all of Twitch's time here, Argath. Just you do you, man. And sleep for like the 5th time. And he's up. Oh boy. So he's lacking in fun. Well, that's too bad. It's a work day. So we're going to have to go to Mua Elam. Where is that? Is that in the... Omicroc says maybe he's depressed. Yeah. I'd hate to know that. Except, right here, The Sims literally tells me whether or not he's depressed. And no, he's fucking happy. Jolly as hell. Just ecstatic. So, we've got to travel to Mwapalem, wherever that is. I know we have a mermaid expansion I didn't mess with. Jonka says, what I meant was I have my first pair of them, as in your contacts. Yeah, I mean, like you should change them out, you know? Like, you don't just leave them in there. It's like unhealthy. Your eyes have got to be so dry by now. Not that I'm super familiar with contacts. I've been blessed to have decent vision my entire life. Never even needed glasses until the last year or so. And even then, I didn't buy them. I still don't have them. Now just everything's a little fuzzier. Oh, you don't wear those ones? You just... Okay, just a memento then? Why am I hitting all the wrong... Go back to... This is what I get for trying to do birthday-based streaming. I don't pay enough attention. Maybe he needs the roommate of Funkenstein. Oh, don't get me started, because that was already... He lives in such a tiny place, though. Okay, we hit OK. And then it just kind of paused the game. Like, is he... There we go. Okay. Maybe we can get him a roommate sometime in the future. Funkenstein does sound like a great idea, though. Picturing like a heavy set, like Black Frankenstein, who's just way into disco. And Argath will hate him every fiber of his being. Just, I don't know. I don't picture them getting along, but I do picture it being wonderful content. Which I'm, as you can see, so excellent at creating. And we're loading. Loading. Maybe if I complain enough. Okay, there. Where is this OFL? It's not going the direction I'm hitting the directional stick. Gotta be here. Tropical. There we go. Okay, so let's go... I don't know, where can we, like, just go to hang out? Admiral's Wreckage? Yeah, just go there. Let's just show up unannounced. We're conservationists, damn it. We have the right... It's like the freedom of the press. We can just... If there's a thing to conservate, we can go there and do it. All that stuff. Am I wrong? Probably wrong. I missed a part in the chat. So long as I have a nice small chat, and I should never miss anything. Where you said you were colorblind, I briefly said something, but it wasn't addressed. Do you have contacts that help your colorblindness? Curious to know where the relation was. Not that I have an issue. What kind of colorblind are you? I have a weird one where I have, like, reds don't quite look right, but I don't really know if that's genuine color blindness or some other word that I don't know. What am I, a doctor? Come on. Beachcomb. Play in the rain. No, we're here to work. Take samples from the oceans. Conservate. Interestingly. He just walks out there in his underwear. I believe he needs to collect so many samples, and then he has to analyze them. Oh, he has to take photos and explore a cave this time. Well, time to get bats in his hair. Don't ask. Take photo. And survey that. Shit. Or, no, not survey. Oh, I hit the wrong. Dang it. So bad. Take photo. Explore the cave. Go. App. Okay, so he's got one photo in the bag. Take a photo of that when you get out. Now he's sad. Why is he sad? What happened? His playtime was interrupted. What? What? Why is that? There were playful dolphins? In a moment of quiet between Argath's echoing footsteps and echoing footsteps, he heard the distinctive sound of dolphins reverberate towards him. Excited to see the dolphins in the wild, Argath followed the sound to the source. A pod of dolphins were playing in a cave pool, tossing around a mass of seaweed and breaching the water with marvelous jumps. Didn't take long for the dolphins to spot Argath and bolt for the pool's exit stream. Left alone, I know the feeling. With a wad of seaweed that landed nearby in the dolphins' escape, Argath decided to move off. Sad he had scared away the dolphins. Well, their dolphins can be jerks, okay? Don't worry about it. You're good without them, Argath. You don't need nobody. Now go take a photo of this waterfall. And then, like, a photo of another thing. I don't know how many things we can actually take photos of around. The Chunka says, Protanopia, red and green are weak for me. Feel like I have that, I don't know. It has to be similar. Because in certain lighting certain lighting conditions affect how I see reds. Like if I, like they'll turn pink or brown with the lack of light. Like they won't look like a different shade. They'll change color on me. And it's awkward. I've totally made fun of somebody for their hot pink car only to find out it was red. I was like, oh. Never noticed any issues with greens. I also spent a lot of time in martial arts and got hit in the head a lot. So, you know, could be that as well. Is it getting the playful dolphins thing again? Or is that the same one and it just never went away? Take a picture of this guy's house? No, why not? Take a picture of the ocean? What else can we take pictures of? Can I just take pictures of the same things again? I feel like they'll get grumpy at me if I do that, but I guess I should try that before I waste time hunting around the island. Yeah, I guess it'll just let them take... It just has to be 5 photos. Doesn't matter if they're repeating. Take one more. Hooray! You did your works. And you got paid $100? Okay. I didn't realize your job was such a cheapskatey job. Anyway, you gotta go home because you have to poop. I guess he could play in the rain. I don't know if Sims let him poop in the ocean or rain. Just for convenience's sake, because I don't see a bathroom around here. Wait. Is that a bathroom? Is that somebody's bathroom that we can... I'd have to... No. Go poop in the volcano! We do that? Is that a thing? Alright, just go home. We'll deal with it at home. I gotta say, one thing for sure as I approach one more year going around the sun here, I'm very grateful for how this is working out here on Twitch. Our following is steadily growing, nice and gently. I think we have a natural progression that we're having. Every time I look at Twitch, we have at least one more follower, and we have good, loyal fans like Tachanka. We have great people like Mama Croc and Kroven who are willing to help out. My parents have gotten involved. My mother and Lily's parents gotten involved all of a sudden. So, I don't know. It's just been kind of nice. The fun way to outlet creativity and kind of treat you all like a free therapist for I just ramble about whatever I feel like. Ever. And it allows me to unlock my creativity by making weird borders and stuff. Well, get in. Wow, what is that zebra pattern, whatever you're wearing? Or is that his legs? Those are his legs, I'm sorry. Well, don't just stand there, Argath. Go inside. Do it. Go! You bird. You walking skeletal turd. Oh, take a bubble bath. Let the stress... Take a bubble bath. Sorry about the dolphin. Jonka says, it's good to hear that your follow count is growing. Well, thank you, man. I like to think we work hard enough to at least earn, you know, recognition. Omicroc says, oh no, not the legs. But I like to think we work hard enough. We attempt our best to be entertaining any given day of the week. Especially now that we're trying to build a schedule and stick to it, and I'm just gonna keep, like, eventually I'm gonna have segue sound effects. I'm looking into royalty-free music for my opening and ending little credits cards I made. I don't know. I'm happy with our growth so far, and I don't think we'll ever get lazy about it anytime. So, as I'd mentioned before, I want to do like a little podcast segment kind of thing where we do more of a just straight chatting, where we just discuss hard into some topics and like converse with the chat about how they're actually, you know, like get chat's opinion too on how it all works. But I have to figure out how to build all that. Because I'll build my own overlays for that too, where the chat's like in the middle of the record so everybody can see what we see. And what we do not see. Like, one topic of discussion is movies that missed the mark on their own merits. Like, just like they either were a good idea that just absolutely shat the bed, or they sideline good ideas they come up with for their more mundane garbage plot. So let's be mischievous to this guy. Like that's impersonate a mermaid. I love that as an option. Impersonating mermaids for the win. I may have heard a car door, which means Lily might be. I don't know if she'd want to pop on stream at all. I mentioned she works with animals. Specifically, she works at a barn where she cares for horses at this really nice facility. And they'll probably want to shower. Pretend we all don't exist. Especially me. Mock his outfit! Is his outfit worth mocking? I mean, there's like a banana yellow sweater going on here with like with like 2 different browns. Oh no. I may need to take one little semi-segue here. I'm gonna hit my break screen, which I also built myself. Sorry about that. I seem to have hit the wrong one. Like I don't hear my own mic all of a sudden. Janka says it looks nice. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I feel like you guys couldn't hear me because I built 2 of those pardon the intermission screens. One of them I built with, and one I built without the mic being available, because one was in case like an emergency happens and it's something we can fix right away. Like if the dogs get in a fight or something, we can like pause the stream, cut everything but that screen, and handle a problem. I must have used the wrong one, or I have them mislabeled on my controller here. I used the wrong one. What happened? I apologize. I have one that the mic is active, so we can continue to chat while we try to like just fix a problem with the stream. But I used the wrong one. Apologize. Let's send this guy home. But that little title card, I built all new title cards for 2021. So ever since our first stream of this year, we've had like this little particle effect coming off of the logo Lily drew, and I made that whole faded background, and I don't know, I'm happy with it. Again, I feel like we put that little bit of effort in that gains us a certain level of recognition, and little by little we'll just continue getting it. One day I'm hoping to have a second camera that I can specifically aim at the dog bed behind my chair, just so that there's like doggo vision. I'm hoping to have little segue noises and stuff. Well, Argath researches conservation in a very boring fashion. I'm going to jump to the little cam screen we got, because Atlas is laying right here on the couch. He hopped up here. Hey, buddy. There he is. He's hanging out in Lily's spot. And now he can hear the Spectrum guy messing around outside. I hope he doesn't knock out our internet. Fingers crossed. If I can do that anymore. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Fingers crossed. You good boy. You good boy. I'm hoping one day to have a doggo cam that people can just see what's going on with the dogs at any point in the stream. Because technically I built a chatbot out of another Twitch account. That's who Cheryl is. So if you try to violate like the rules of our chat or the rules of Twitch, Cheryl supposedly will block that message and ask me to approve it, or if it goes against Twitch's terms of service, it just won't show at all. I think I could then use that to like host Cheryl and have Cheryl constantly be the doggo cam, so you can switch between whose view you want to see at any given time, so that just the dogs are constantly in stream. But it won't like affect the record of the actual content or anything. Beat it up, Argath. Come on. I know you're tense, but also a conservationist. There you go. Now he's focused. What? I'm not sure. Oh, it's 2 a.m. Do you want to sleep for like the 8th time this stream? No, apparently you're fine. But you are getting hungry. You should cook veggie dumplings. Those actually sound. Once a year, my brother, I, and a couple of our friends invented our own little tradition called Meatmas, which is the gathering in which we all just kind of cook a weird dish. And this year, I in fact made like gyoza dumplings. And they were awesome, if I may say so. I have the ingredients to make one more batch of them, too. But because I'm going to be eating a lot of cake and stuff, I figured I should cool it a little bit on the snacky stuff. Are you going to eat that? Why did you make... Eat it! Grab a serving, you idiot. Argath is so delightfully stupid. Put that away when you're done. And now he's working on having my sleep schedule, because it is currently 4:30 a.m. for him. Eat faster. Faster! Faster, damn you. Dishes washed. Loves eating good food. Why are you still tense? Oh, still not having enough. You bubble bathed, you jerk. His job starts in 3 hours again, and take a nap real quick, and I mean, I guess he works from home. He can always just kind of do his thing. Oh, it would help if I unpause it. Speedy sleep. Hey! Argath got promoted! What's his job now? He's now a wildlife technician. Wait. Wildlife is technical? Wildlife become a technician style service? I feel like that's not correct. Bad terminology. Gotta go maintenance the wildlife. What that makes it sound like. And that still technically correct, but just admit it. It hits your ear wrong. Spread awareness of conservation. That's his daily task. Okay. Ooh, can we hit up our phone and make sound like a chump? Or should he just actually go to work first? Junka says for signals, maybe. Mama Croc says, is that not why it's called a monkey wrench? Yeah, but like, he's a conservationist, not a zookeeper. He's not supposed to touch animals. He's just one of those people who, like, puts flyers in your face and shames you for killing the planet. How dare you flush your hair down the drain? It's destroying the ozone layer. Ah, I should have gone with the end zone layer reference. Oh well. Don't get me wrong, I love our Earth and we should take care of it. So he's vegan? No, he's not vegan. He's not concerned with that at all. I think what we came up with for his backstory is, since he's evil and he dresses like a cultist, that he wants to use conservationism as a springboard to just take over the world. Like, he just wants to make a cult out of everything. Go to work. Be tense and go to work. Fine. You'll be fine. What could go wrong? Wildlife technician. Watch him go up and tap trees with a mallet. This one's slightly off. Tension's rising. Tachanka says cannibalism, maybe. I mean, fair's fair when it comes to conservation. You know. Like we were talking about Resident Evil 7 when we were playing back on Thursday. Evelyn had like a ton of bodies she just didn't even use. Like she killed these people and like didn't even use all their body. It was disgusting. It was very inconsiderate to our plan. Saying. I also apologize for the monotone. My throat's really rough today. I don't sound right. My eyes are kind of itchy. Everything's just wrong. 2020 part 2 in a nutshell. As things are just going so swimmingly. Although I'm hoping we just at least get some peace and damn quiet for a little bit. Over here in the wonderful States. I remember the Sims playing a lot more. Am I wrong? Why is everything so silent? Is that settings we've messed with and not about? Jazz! Gotta be Jazz. How else am I gonna get you all to leave? Unsubscribe and never talk to me. What's quiet? Yeah. Well, see, Mama Croc gets to make that joke, because Mama Croc is a parent. Haha. Kidding. Yeah. Bored everybody. But haha, no kids club. All my money goes to me. That's a lot. All my money goes to Bill. We're all tense. We should. I could swear TV was a thing you could use to work out, but oh well. I guess he'll just take another bubble bath. It's where you like put on the sports channel and just. Tachanka says he feels too young to understand that. Yeah. Enjoy it while it lasts. Not getting any younger. Anyway. Although you never know. Totally figure out youth serum, and I don't know how long before you're old. But you'll know. When you're just suddenly old. Ugh! Don't know why you could hear. I could swear you could just work out to the TV, but I guess not. So let's go jogging after we pick up this fossil. Fossil. But don't sweat it too much, Tachanka. I'm still too young to understand something. Like why anyone has kids to be. Send him on a jog. In his. Ah, Leon, what have you done? I forgot we put him in like. We like tried to make it look like you wore a singlet and Argyle socks. I am ever so amused by myself. None that are more accursed to this world than they'll ever be. Exercising. Feed your, like, funometer. I get that it wouldn't feed it a lot, but, like, when I exercise, it's usually a filling kind of thing. Definitely, like, eases tension and... You know, all that. Bam! Okay. Everything's working. I likes playing that dramatic music even though nothing actually happens. And now he's tense again. You want to take another bubble bath? Well, we're not doing that. You need to actually have like some fun. So I think you need to like play a game. Like Blick Block. That sounds functional. Omicroc says maybe the gnomes are back. No, they're in his pants. Which aren't that many which aren't much of a pants to speak of, but they're in there.
Oh, yibs!
I guess we should put them out there in the world. Can't just stay in his pants forever, you know? And I know what you're thinking. Yeah, says you. You know, we gotta be mature about it. Other fun things I've considered for streaming. Streaming really poorly written books. Like find like some of the worst books ever written and just have like reading parties where we get like a couple friends over and just if you can't make it through the line or sentence or whatever it is, you have to pass it. And it's just a game of who can get the furthest. No prizes or nothing, just really amusing idea for those oldies like me who really like reading. Stuff like the Eye of Argon or just written really ridiculously and got printed anyway. Getting good at Blick Block there, man. You gonna go pro? Omicroc says read the Twilight series. No, I have another bit about the Twilight series. I will not read the friggin' Twilight series. I have my issues with that author in general, and that I want to address in a whole other segment that I will not spoil here. Because Stephanie Meyer is definitely one of those people who just, like, completely misses her best ideas somehow. Like, she even wrote them down. They're in the book. She has these hidden gems of ideas in the book she already wrote. But she didn't actually write about those things, and it's just... it's maddening. So look forward to that conversation coming up at some point. Go to build mode and move those gnomes around. They'll just be here, staring into Argath's abyssal soul. I'm glad I figured out that that's a box, because it looked like a big sensor block. Got nudie gnomes. He's gotta eat. He still hasn't done any of his job today. He's not even... yeah, he's not supposed to. He's got to reach 4 in the logic skill and spread conservational awareness to others. Grab yourself some letters. Hit the computer for conservationist research, because I'm pretty sure that improves logic. Attack of the gnomes. We will create our... every time they come back here, we will kidnap as many gnomes as we can and just decorate the lawn with their fallen brethren. Argath will not stand for this sink-breaking nonsense. Oh, hooray! The flea market is in town. We're not doing the flea. Argath doesn't care about your fleas. Your flea wares. Sell at your flea market. I believe I'm already getting... they usually have so much more energy for these Saturday streams. Like last week when we played more Watch Dogs. Recruited a beefeater and took down weird cyber brain lady who was... man, that game's screwed up. Got a lot of messed up themes. But we did it. We took down Brie Larson. Sky Larson. Aw, he wants to call the sadness hot. We should let him have some. Call Sadness Hotline. Water plants with his tears? Oh, Sims. Delightfully strange. We don't actually own plants. Oh, I guess he's fine now. One hell of a sadness hotline. Damn. He should get more into his writing on his stuff. Let's put a little bit more practice in. Let's get that writing skill up. Jonka says, Sky is a female dog. I know what you mean. It is quite the piece of sugar, honey, iced tea. Which brings me to another thing. For those of you who are not aware, on Netflix, the most glorious piece of art has surfaced. And I'm probably going to bring this up again and with the same number of it, with the same amount of enthusiasm I am now. But there is a show called The History of Swear Words, hosted by Nicolas Cage. It is the single most fantastic thing to come out of 2021. Hands down, and it's January's not even over. It's a delightful experience. As they actually go over like the etymology of like how the words were formed and why we started using them for this and that. Like why certain... I don't think they really go into it, but it got me into looking up like how certain hand gestures came to be insults in different countries. Like here we have the middle finger. I'm not specifically sure about all of the UK or not, but there's the like little 3-finger salute, your thumb. Those of you who know what it is know what it is. It's like the middle finger, but add 2 more. And I'm curious to know how much truth there is to some of these things, because like somewhere in America we just kind of dropped the other 2 fingers from the original insult. But in England, it had to do with, like, archers. And once upon a time, like, during, like, War with Bohemia times and things like that, and they would cut off your proper fingers for you to draw a bow. Or at least make it harder for you to draw a bow. Because one of the most powerful things England had going through the Middle Ages was their archery. And that just became a salute of insult to their enemies to just kind of throw up, like, I still have those fingers, haha. And then over here in America, we're just like, this goes in your butt. And that, I don't know, that's the whole idea behind the gesture, I think. I don't think we're very complicated over here. Which is both great and bad. Like, we're never more complicated, but you'll always know what we mean. We're very clear in the United States about what we have to say. If anybody knows better and would like to challenge me on that. But what you don't want to challenge is my opinion of Nicolas Cage hosting a show about the history of swear words. Look it up on Netflix. It's the greatest thing ever. I hope it's in the UK. But I don't see why it wouldn't be. But I know Netflix does weird region-locked content. For some reason. They might make too much money. I don't know. So Argath's got 13 more hours. Let's have him get a phone call in with somebody he knows, because it's definitely not going to be somebody he likes. But just let's chat with... yeah, we'll chat with the pink-haired lady. Mama Croc says Cage is going to be in a FNAF-like movie. The trailer dropped yesterday. It's called Willy's Wonderland. Oh, I am a giant Nicolas Cage fan. I have so much respect for that guy. I don't care if he's like he's in nobody's best actor list. But he's just like you will never find a better sport in the Hollywood system than Nicolas Cage. You will not find another guy who's willing to just do whatever's asked of him. Because he just thinks it's so much fun to be behind camera and do stupid things. And sometimes it lands phenomenally, and sometimes it's very weird. He won an Oscar. He beat Leonardo DiCaprio to an Oscar by 20 years. Try thinking that thought without that, like, breaking your brain. But it happened. I keep hearing a service truck outside my house, and I keep waiting for it to set my dogs off like a crazy Russian alarm clock. Willy's Wonderland. I will have to look into that. Kind of interesting, because I'm sure it's probably what the Five Nights at Freddy's movie originally was. And then they had, I don't know, lost rights to the property and went, shit, well, we gotta change it up now. And then they had to turn around and fix it and call it something else. Because that's usually what happens in these kinds of situations. Rebate day? That's a thing? As in they're gonna pay me back? All object purchases in build mode earn a 10% rebate for today only. Buy an object worth at least 500 simoleons to complete this tradition. What the capitalist trash is this? Why is The Sims all of a sudden insisting I make changes to my home? Look at my home. It's glorious. It needs not. Like, look at that couch. It's so, like, fits its description. I guess we could buy him a new couch. We could upgrade his couch. I think that's a good idea. Ignore that. Absolutely lovely, says Tachanka. Thank you. We, spent like a whole maybe half hour on this. Like, look at those rose-patterned walls. Oh, Argath's work starts in an hour. Should he promptly go to work or work from home? I think he should work from home, because he can finish his daily tasks and maybe even promote his logic skill while he's at it. I don't know if they get sick of him working from home and eventually fire him, but I know if I have the option, I'm going to work from home. I don't want to go anywhere. Let's go to build mode. Lovely, hard to load build mode. By function. Rovan says for $100 I'm working from home. You're working from home for $100? On what? Proven has 3D printers and stuff. I do know of some of the things he could be up to, but... Wait. Love seat. Needs to be a short little thing. I'm a vampire? No, it's uncomfortable. It's got poor comfort. It didn't cost enough. We don't need the dinette booth. That's weird. Booths are weird. We just need, like, an actual, just little love seat. Like, how hard is that? That looks fancy as hell. Oh. Well, either... That matches the whole Argath aesthetics. That's the kind of sofa you can world end from. Robin says, that's what I made last time I went to work. That's true. I do have handyman skills, and that does lend me to get some stuff. Although you're still confusing me, I didn't get to do that from home. What you talking about? But okay, we purchased a thing for 500, so it was a happy rebate day. He's sad again. Why is he just randomly sad? He's lonely, low social circle. Okay, well, I can't really help you with that. You're evil and kind of a jerk. Oh, Argath made 100 from home? I apologize. I thought you were divulging personal information. Which I'm not really all that picky about. Get on the phone. Call that sadness hotline. They worked so well last time. Perfect! We're not sad anymore. Sadness averted. Into the shower. Gotta say, I have a couple of goofy games in mind, and that's one of the things I'm hoping to mess with next Saturday. Is I want to start hooking up my OBS to run my PC games. Which, to be perfectly honest, I don't have any excuse to not do already. I just haven't bothered. When we started this channel, we didn't even have a computer to run Twitch on. So we were running Twitch from the little app on Xbox. We had no overlays. It was terrible. They were all terrible. And there isn't even a record of that time. Because Twitch didn't save your videos from the app. You had to go on a computer and set up Twitch to save your previous streams in the settings, which I could have done, I just didn't know I could do that to begin with. So now that we have this really nice gaming PC that I picked up last year, brand new, everything's just top of the line in it. I bought it pre-baked because everybody gets all uppity about building their own computer and then things fail on them all the time. But I decided to go pre-baked, and I just don't play games on it because I don't really have a good excuse. I need to start. I need to get into the wonderful world of PC gaming. They just stare at Argath Worldender, who's getting paid despite the fact that he hasn't done anything. Take waterfall samples at that place we were just at. I think he has them as samples. Analyze that. Wait, what the? Oh. Okay. Something went horribly wrong. Whatever Argath put in there destroyed the sample before any data could be gathered. Argath! Come on, man. You gotta be more conservative with your conservation effort. It's literally in the word, man. Oh. Did it again. Okay, I wonder if I can't use old samples. Is that what's going on here? Like, is it just being a jerk? Or is Argath just really bad at this? Oh, there he goes. He managed a sample. Hooray. And it didn't count towards his workload for the day. So I guess we gotta go back to Moai Palem or whatever it's called. Ah, oh, boy. I guess we'll use the toilet before we go, because we don't need to run into that problem again. That's right, blur that out. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody needs to see somewhere out there beneath that particular pale moonlight. Why do I keep doing that? I keep going to live mode instead of making him travel from his phone. I wonder if it used to work a different way and I just am remembering it poorly. Travel! By your damn self, because it's for work. You can meet friends there. Stream's going pretty smooth, I think. May actually be the highest average viewer count I've held in a stream, which is very nice. Thank you all for being here. I hope one day I'm big enough that we're, like, making money from this. Like, if we keep putting effort into it, it would be nice. That's all. I don't really have a goal for that. This is just somewhere for me to shove creative outlet while there's nothing else to do in the world, because everything's shut down or closed or financially burdened beyond repair. It happens. But I want to get big enough that I don't want to get so big that my chat's just this obnoxious, unreadable blurb. Like, I'm sort of fine with that, but I'm hoping I can have a secondary screen mounted next to the TV we use, so that the chat is like a bigger, easier to see thing that I can put a big chunk of it in there. Not want to go up. Up! All the way up. There we go. And confirm. Now we just gotta meet a rando here and be like, ah, conservation! Slap them with a flyer. Staple it to their forehead and run. One thing I gotta start getting more confident with is that the stream is working. Because I definitely have a problem where I'm so nervous that the audio failed, or the Elgato cut out, or our capture card cut, or our internet died and I'm just talking to nobody. So one of the things I gotta let go of eventually is I set it up to playback on my phone from our account, so we don't count as our own viewer, as far as I know. But I have it playing here, and I have a tendency to think I'm interrupting myself, so I'll, like, shut up mid-sentence because I'm talking down there. And I'm like, whoa, whatever he's saying might be important, even though it's me, and it's what I said 10 seconds ago. Things I need to get used to. Because I'm probably gonna not change that anytime soon. We gotta go take waterfall samples. We can attract frogs. Is that really how bad the physique of Argath Worldender is? He can only attract frogs? Bit of a disgusting thing for the Sims to do. Inclusive, forward-thinking, and I'm sure some people will call you brave. But I will call you weird, because it's kind of weird. Analyze that sample. Pretty sure it's not enough to take the sample. You don't get anything for taking them. It just says take samples. Alright, take another one. Okay, I guess we're just taking them. Chanka says, can I let you know something about Watch Dogs? That depends. Is it a story spoiler? I'm comfortable with you giving me info that's like gameplay related, but don't ruin any of the story. Although I'm pretty sure, with my deductive reasoning and the history of Ubisoft, I can probably guess how the game's gonna end. But okay, go ahead. If it's not part of the story, let her rip. I do feel like there's a twist coming, and I do feel like that twist is going to be dumb. But as long as the gameplay's fun, I don't care. Now we just gotta find some poor sucker to sit and listen to my ramblings while I talk down to them about their earth-killing ways in my underwear. Anybody here? Oh. There's a people. You picked the wrong fishing hole. Because I'm about to make you wish I was a Jehovah's Witness. If you're lucky enough, you can recruit a famous rapper. Like an actual famous rapper. Like a cameo actor appearance. Not just someone in the game. Gives you so much access to the world, you say. Interesting. I'll have to see how exactly that works. Go give her a friendly introduction. That will soon sour as we fill her brain with her nasty abuse of carbon emissions. What's that? You don't cut the plastic tabs off your pop cans? Monster! Argath, where are you, buddy? Taking your sweet time to get over here. Okay, she's just leaving now. Pause. Oh no, we're gonna make her regret coming here. There you are. Oh my. Oh, in your Speedo.
Troops Kawafalobi? Galoof!
Well, he already made like a bad impression. Spread your conservation! Bring more to the Church of the Trees. Well, we are the Borax. It's like the Lorax, but it's boring.
Oshquin Bikoya. Drovoy no wangle. Yala?
Alright then. Work's done. Guess we should go for a jog. Now, Tachanka, when you say you can recruit a rapper, do you mean an actual rapper? Like a real, in-life hip-hop artist? Like somebody who exists in our everyday world? Because that's kind of a curious, neat little cameo, and they could do more with that. I definitely hear Lily just came home. Which is fine, because we're hitting the crux of that 2-hour limit I like to try to keep on our regular stream. An actual rapper. That's kind of cool. I know I don't listen to hip-hop as much as I listen to any other genre out there. That may be polka. Argath getting this fitness in. About fitness. Fitting this whole bag of Doritos in. Humor and Hijinks Festival. Oh, he's back. Okay. We finally made his fully... Oop. Pause. Let's talk to not Fidel Castro. He wants to go to the Hijinks Festival. Let's go to the Hijinks Festival. He needs some social interaction before we close. And then I'll be off to hang out with my family for my birthday. Eat cake. And play card games. There's no guarantee we will be streaming tomorrow. I don't think we really have anything else to do. So maybe we'll bring Gears of War to a close. Maybe we'll just play anything else just to goof around. We always love our Minecraft Dungeons escapades. That is a distractingly good game for what it is. By next Saturday, I'll have figured out how to get my PC games up on the source panels of my OBS so that I can properly stream actual video games. And by that I just mean PC games. All video games are real video games. And if that doesn't work, I don't know. I'll play Gato Roboto, or one of my all-time favorite little classic. Can't imagine why it wouldn't work. I can't see me having that much trouble with it. What the? Whoa, what? That is formal wear. Why is it just like a weird head sock? It's amazing. I love it. Enthuse about conservationism to this big crowd of people. Make them hear your voice. We're pretty much just here to watch some fireworks, eh? Okay, we can do that. In the meantime, you can socialize and get your needs up. Hopefully we get your aspirations to a point where we can just cut the social need out of your needs. Check where those are at. Probably not. Oh, 710's not bad. We're getting there. Where's he going now? Hold up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Argath. Oh, he ran after that other guy. I told him to. In his head sock. Oh, oh, he's making friends. Mama Croc says, ew, people. Yeah, no kidding. Spread the enthuse about conservationism. Make them regret ever talking to you. Eat Penny Pizzazz. She seems like she exists, can be talked to with her human ears. Fancy land grab, huh? Have a friendly introduction there. Drop. Oh, give gift. No. Why give funny gift? What is with the gifts? We don't own anything. What do you mean gifts? Enthuse about conservationism. Wreck their day. Spread conservation awareness. Be a true prophet among your people, which is yourself. Because you work from home, and I don't think we've even met anyone you work with. Get those social and... Okay, get the social needs up. His fun need isn't going anywhere. A little straight. Should order... Tagine. We'll order tagine. They'll see the fireworks, or set off the fireworks. Not really sure what way we're going to go with that. And then I think that'll close Argath's day out for The Sims 4. It'll do my birthday eve stream that I was very, I don't know, low energy for. I apologize. I know I can be more loud. Yeah. Content. Anyway. Why are you tense? You're literally like at a fair and meeting people. Oh, maybe it's from eating garbage food. Nope, he's desperate for fun. Well, they aren't shooting off the fireworks, so... I don't think I'm supposed to shoot them off. I'm supposed to just come here and watch them. Join the pranksters, I guess, or... Oh wait, don't do that. That'll add... We're not gonna join anybody. We're just gonna get a drink at the bar. Grab veggie safe chips. Oh, jokesters win. Glad we didn't join the tricksters. Now how do we make sure he's watching me? Like, what do we gotta click on? Does he just have to be here till this all ends, or...? Come on, Sims, you're not being very clear on what's going on. Ta-da, I think. I don't know, it just went away and it didn't really tell me what's... Whoops. Alright, Argath, go home. You saw the fireworks, it's over. Wherever your friend is, just abandon him here. Leave him. He's not important. Doesn't matter. Walk through that door. What? There was a door? In the middle of nowhere. That must be the wizard stuff that I also haven't messed with yet. We should definitely make Argath a wizard next time. I feel like he'd really benefit from being a wizard. And we're loading. And we're loading. And we're loading. And we're loading. I don't see anyone in my respective list that we can go raid or anything fun like that. So I guess this will kind of just close it out. This will be it. Be done here. Oh well. We recently figured out how to raid people anyway. We're not really good at it. I'd probably have to Google how to do it again anyway. But just go back to sleep, Argath. It's what you do best. Deal with the bills in the morning. Your interestingly expensive bills. But alright, I'm going to bring this down to play. That's going to do it for today, guys. I'm going to switch back to cam view one last time so I can wave goodbye on the big screen and whack my microphone and cause ear bleeding and failure. But as always, we've been Redgrim Gaming. We want to hope to bring you better and better content as we go along. I'm sure not all days are going to land and be spectacular like this exciting romp was, but, you know, we'll get there. Little by little. Because some of the things I have in mind, I mean, there's SCP Containment Breach, there's the South Park games that I haven't touched, there's all the Switch and PlayStation, the podcast idea where we're going to chat about interesting things. There's a lot that I have in mind, and we're going to see how it all rolls right here in the near future. But for now, I'm going to have to leave it just as it is. I love you guys, and I hope to see you next time. And bye for now.